Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 3 Ruined World. This will be part 4 of our Let's Play. And wow, my frame rate for this is really arse for some reason. Okay, no, there we go. It's kind of sorted shit out. Alright. In the last episode, we met and dealt with the Grinder, who was a bandit boss, who was quite a charming fellow, really, but nevertheless needed to go. And we're back in Fort Emergence, I believe it's called, to hand in our quests, basically, to see if we can get a bit of cash money. What is this? Primary supply depot. I don't think that's what we want. We need to find the leader of the expedition or whatever, who was somewhere. I wish this cat would get out of my way. Alright, don't have pineapple tool use. Right, you... Okay, hang on. So someone pointed this out. Who do you want to train? So I go to you. I should actually be able to... Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I'm just dumb. That's on me. Improved days, absolutely. So now we have improved versions of all the spells. All the basic spells, anyway. And that's... well, that's just damn good. Was it the primary supply depot that we need to go to? Was he in here? Captain Coe? How go things at Fort Emergence? No, okay. Wasn't you I need to talk to. We haven't already got it, have we? Pop back to Johnson. Johnson, who is the guy that lives in here? No, that's an Aximander. Johnson. Guard. Oh. Commander Johnson, there we go. The Goblin Chief is dead. You tell Johnson the tale. Good, you show signs of competence. I should reward you, so your chances on the surface improve. He removes a pair of gloves from his pouch. Just a pair of gloves in his pouch, as you do. And hands them to you. If you need a little more practice before the real work begins, I have another job for you. You have more work for me? Another minor task. They're more challenging than goblins. There's a bandit lair in Upper Avernum. Yeah, we found it. North of the Goblin Lair. Kill their bandit leader, and I may give you some sort of modest reward. What do you know about their leader? The bandits only call him the Grinder. That is all I was able to get out of the bandit we caught, and I questioned. The fool was even more scared of his commander than he was of me. This Grinder might actually be impressive. Okay. Well, we'll just level up. And then we'll talk to him again and get another reward, because why not? Okay, we'll put one into nature law, because we're here, and then we'll put another one into quick action, I think. What do we want to level up? How about quick learning? I don't see a reason not to. Like, increase tool use by 1, it's not a tool use person. Backstab would be okay. Improve endurance and strength are just stat boost, so I think quick learning might be the way to go. And the earlier we take it, the more useful it will be. For you, we'll up your strength again. Pole arms and tool use. Boom. And we might even take nimble fingers for you, actually, because that way we'll be able to get into that room over there. Probably intelligence. We could afford to start giving you some points of endurance, but I think that'll be fine. Sure, arcane lore. We're gonna need it eventually. Blessing focus. Elemental summoning. Good health. Energy blessing. So we'll go blessing focus. I don't see why you wouldn't with a build like that. Right, better spells, obviously. And we could do resistance, but I don't think that's useful. Magical efficiency. Cast spells, a chance you won't spend all the spell energy you normally would. That is good, but we'll go arcane lore as well. we'll actually go good health with you, because it gives you just a bonus, right? 5%, yeah. Cool. Alright, I killed the grinder, as you requested. My reward. Johnson seems unimpressed. Hope you don't expect a significant reward for such an insignificant task, but, well, I gave him my word. He pulls a pouch out of his pocket. As an afterthought, he had some iron braces from his pack. The pouch contains some coins. Sorry. The pouch contains some coins. Buy something useful with it. That is all. Turns to his meal. You have been dismissed. Any more quests I can do for you? Commander Johnson snorts. Thought you had actual important things to do. An Aximander will be pleased to hear that you're frittering your time away doing my errands. How are we doing on XP with that? Okay, yeah, decent. We do need to find someone to just sell crap to, though. We're pretty slim on stuff. Primary barracks. So it must be here, maybe? Is there, like, someone I can... Captain Co. Do you have a lot of supplies here? Yep. Takes a lot to feed an army, after all. By the way, you the lot that's going up to the surface? If so, the stuff to the star... Can I store anything here? Sure, if you have too much stuff, leave the excess in the side storeroom. We'll watch it to make sure nothing happens to it. Of course, you can leave things everywhere in Fort Emergence. Just don't leave too many items around. If you leave too much clutter, some of it will be cleaned up, I'm afraid. Okay. We can definitely get into that other room now. Can we get into this one? Also, hang on, Marion. What sort of work do you do? Well, let's see. In deep Avernum, real Avernum, I was doing research in Motrax's cave. Oh, the dragon. The dragon, I mean. Then everything up here seemed more important, so I came to Fort Emergence to help out. What do you help with now? I look after the supplies. It's dull and the pay stinks, but I'm closer to the service than I ever thought I'd be able to be. What a weird sentence. Are you looking forward to returning to the surface? By the gods, yes. The surface. Finally. It seems like a dream come true. Another question. Okay, I actually don't have another question. We'll talk to you later, I'm sure. What I really need is some sort of trader. Don't care. Don't care. Yeah, I really need someone that will buy my shit. I'm wondering if I go out might be the way to go. Because you don't buy my shit, no. Right, hang on. We were picking the lock on this door over here. Now that I have level 5. Yeah? Because it gives us XP too. Like, more importantly than anything else. An energy potion. I will take it. And give it to you. And some shitty ropes. Wow, that was... Yeah, okay. I guess you could say that was worth it, but... that would be a downright lie. That was a complete waste of time. Okay, so we need a town. We need some sort of town. We could probably find one on the surface, but I'm going to find one down here first. Can you just... Okay, we'll just pay the toll, because I don't want to risk it when I haven't saved it. Travelers, beware of bandits. To bandits, the penalty for waylaying travelers is death. Nice. Good sense of humor in this game. Ooh, nice. Side cave. What do we got in here? You find a dead Vanette. Someone stabbed it to death and hurriedly concealed it behind some rubble in this remote cavern. Looks like the work of bandits. You search the area and find they must have been in a hurry. They stole most items of value, but they left some of their victims' razor discs behind. Ooh, yes please. Razor discs are very good. So this is a Vanette town, clearly. This bizarre bulbous building is clearly of Vanette construction. Vanette? I don't know. Stone looks not so much cut or shaped as grown. The walls are round, smooth bubbles of rock. Eerie, silent passages lead inside. Yeah, Vanette, which is what I'm going to call them now, are really cool. I love the idea of this. Ooh, nice. Just going to steal all your gems. So this is good first practice when you enter any town is just do a border walk, because a lot of times they'll sneak little hidden buttons and stuff on the outside edge of things. You reach the entry hall of Gikra. Gikra is not so much a town as a diplomatic settlement, where your Vanette allies keep in touch with the people of Avernum. It is strangely silent. There are no guards. There must be a different sort of protection. The entry hall is decorated in the Vanette, that's what they'll be, style. There are statues and pools arranged in odd formations. The placement seems random to you, but it must have great aesthetic value to them. Curving passages lead off into the shadows. Okay. What about a trader? That's what I need. Need a trader. I will talk to them, but for the most part, I'm just here to trade and get money. Okay, some fish there. Salt and other assorted junk. Nice. A crystal, which I will take. Vanette cloak. Excellent. Alright, we are going to save here before we get caught doing nasty things. Okay, so we'll do that. Then we'll take the other one and give to him. So we'll swap these out. There we go. Yeah, okay. We've got a bit of a trickle-down economy going on here. Everyone gets everyone else's hand-me-downs. This Vanette is tall and spindly, even by Vanette standards. Over 7 feet tall and twig-thin, he sits in front of the fire pit, carefully polishing an amazingly sharp wave blade. Welcome. It is a pleasure to meet outsider at last. I am Ohar. Can I purchase some of your weaponry? Oh, I can. Could buy a wave blade, and they are pretty good. In fact, it's exactly the same as my current one. Except it's got plus 5% chance to hit. I can't afford it, but okay, that's all I need. I need someone to sell stuff to, not buy more. Okay, I can't steal this stuff, but yeah, just window shopping. Bread and stuff. No Vanette settlement is complete without a crystal workshop. Chambers like this one are where the delicate crystals of the underworld are formed into jewelry, magical aids, and tools. The Vanette passionately value crystals and can work incredibly powerful magic with them. Over the last few years, humans have tried to learn their techniques, but they haven't had much luck. Ooh, beautiful crystal. I've never seen one of those before. Koriba. You meet a Vanette male wearing the translucent, soft-glowing poncho that is the standard dress of their race. He's carving a gentle spiral of crystal with a small, elegant knife. When you approach, he rises to his full, imposing height and gives you a deep bow. I am called Koriba. What are you doing? Eye-shaped crystals. They are having many uses. Like most Vanette, his grasp of your tongue is very poor. May I have a look at your work? He holds up the spiral he was working on. It catches the dim light and sparkles beautifully. Is there ever anything so lovely, so orderly? What sort of uses? It is the basis of our artisticness and of our magicalness. Magicalness, nice. Okay, so you can't buy anything from me. I might have come to the wrong place for purchasing and selling. As you approach the chamber to the west, every hair on your body stands up. It is a magical laboratory, cluttered with apparatus and fully engaged in research. Everything here is charged with energy. There are glowing crystals on the 2 stone platforms in the middle of the room. Above them, the air warps and shimmers, like above a fire. Fascinating. Wow, difficulty 12. Ouch. Beware, holding pen. Proceed only with magical protection. Or I just kill. I kill. I kill. Wow, or I get killed, if what's happening right now is anything to go by. That's right, I have heals. And I can also now do improved firebolts and stuff. Yeah, look at that. So yeah, now it does 28 to 74 fire damage and a 30% chance of doing 28 to 74 fire damage to a foe near the target. So you can hit 2 people with it now, instead of just the standard one. Oh my god, why? Why do you miss like this? What's your chance to hit? 82. Wow, stop missing! Well, that was 68. I'll let that one have a bit of a pass. Duke. So she can hit with a bow. What a joke. She's not even a bowman. She's a bloody mage, and she hits better with a bow than you do with a sword. What's with that? Okay, take this, take this. I'll give that to you. And I'll take this. Have 18 of those crystals. Good lord. This Vanette is carving a tall spiral of crystal. What's with them and spirals? Maneuvering the tools with remarkable speed and skill. Her hands are a blur. Puffs of crystal dust fly into the air. Then she detects your presence and turns. You realize who you have met. You stand before the most powerful of the Vanette, the Archmage Renta. She was Avernum's greatest ally during the Empire War. She inspects you curiously. She doesn't seem to feel you merit much of her attention. Avernum visitor. Yes, I am Renta. Greetings to you, Renta. She nods. Greetings, outsider. I've been in communications with Anaximander. I've learned that you are the surface explorer. That is why I've allowed you to see me. We wish for our allies to find the way to the surface. That is why I wish to help you. I have moved my work up here, and why I brought great treasures with me. What sorts of treasure do you keep here? Our crystal souls, the spirits of our ancestors in physical form, even more powerful and knowledgeable than myself. I hope to be one myself. Okay, weird way to say that. Alas, others covet them. Blah. We have 2 of them here and guard them completely. However, we do allow some to visit them. Why are they up here? Wouldn't they be safer in your lands? They would, but that is not what they wish. They wish to be nearer you humans, so they can learn of you. How can they guide us if they can't first learn? Could we be allowed to visit them? She looks uncomfortable. They have said they wish to see humans who visit. I dislike letting humans near them, but their wishes are paramount. She makes a few hand motions. You may now pass the barriers that keep you from them. Okay. Thank you. Go talk to your crystal weirdos. This chamber is still and solemn. It is a sacred place for the Vanette. To the north is a smooth, deep blue pool, dotted with intense flames floating on its surface. Weird. 2 large stone platforms rise from the pool. Bridges cross over to them. This room serves as a home for 2 of the Vanette's sacred leaders, the Crystal Souls. They are the spirits of their most revered ancestors, given physical form. Don't mind me. Just gonna rob your little shrine things here. This is a perfectly flawless blue crystal. As you approach, there is a scratchy, discordant sensation in your head. It is a voice in your mind, and it is loud. I am Vivnus Bok. You've heard of it. This is one of the crystal souls sullied by the Empire. I want to learn from you. Galantris, talk to Galantris, the unbroken of us. It can still help. Can you tell us about your experiences with the Empire? Your head is filled with an intense, horrifying screeching. You back away in horrible pain. Then it subsides, but the presence in your head is gone. Wow, that one's not friendly. You approach a large, perfectly flawless blue crystal, about 1.5 feet high. As you do, you feel disoriented, as if someone other than you is inside your head. You hear a gentle voice in your mind. I am Galantris Bok. I am a crystal soul. What is a crystal soul? I lived in physical form 1200 years ago. Wow, that's ages away. That's crazy. Then, at the point of death, I was shifted into this form to exist for millennia more in service. It is the greatest honor my people can give. I am blessed. What purpose do you serve? I exist for only one purpose, to help my people. It is our greatest honor. How is it an honor? What could be greater? Long after you are dust, I will still be serving my race. I will remember you, and someday, 1,000 years from now, I will instruct a young Vanette by telling him or her of your struggles. That is what I do. I learn, remember, and advise. You must have an enormous memory. In this form, I remember everything I hear, everything I see. It is a great gift. So you're basically an advisor. Often my people come to me for advice on what to do. I always give it. They do not always take it, but usually they do. This is why I told Renta to let you see me. There is information I wish to impart to you. I'm all ears, go ahead. The voice in your head gets quiet, so that you have to struggle to make it out. When you reach the surface and deal with the Empire, as it is today, remember Ouroboros. I'm not familiar with this word. Ouroboros? I mean, I am. I know exactly what it is. Ouroboros was the snake of legend that was so mighty it encircled the world and ate its own tail. It was all-powerful and yet devoured itself. As you see the surface, remember that image. And that is all I have to say on the subject. The voice in your head fades away. The presence is gone. Interesting. Yeah, so it's basically just giving the advice of... When you finally reclaim the surface and you make your own empire, don't do what the Empire did. Stop repeating things. The passage is blocked by a wall of energy. You've developed a pretty good feel for when you can get past a magical barrier and when you can't. You're outclassed here. You back away. Yeah. Well, that was pretty thoroughly useless for trade purposes. Don't we have a map? Hang on. New Kotra might be the way to go. Oh, Erica's Tower. Interesting. Yeah, let's go to New Kotra. There's got to be someone that will buy my shit there. Surely. As you walk near the edge of this depression in the cave floor, a Vanette hunting party emerges from behind some stalagmites, heading in the same direction. They bear their people's wicked, wavy swords and move effortlessly over the uneven ground. It looks like they have some sort of prey trapped in a depression in the cave floor. One of them sees you watching and makes a quick motion for you to come over and help. We'll help them out. Oh, it's just Chitrax. Ah, they're easy. You guys don't need me. Well, I mean, you kind of do if you keep missing, I guess. Yeah, look, they don't do anything to you. Why did you need me here? There's a bajillion of you already. Take that. You can take that. I guess that Chitrak is kind of rough. Yeah, so that's one thing that the Vanette wavy swords do. They cleave, which can be pretty dangerous. It was very dangerous in the second game when you occasionally fought them. It's a good way to wipe a party real quick. Doop. Heal so that the TheOzzieNerd doesn't die. Wow, that Chitrak's getting slowed down pretty damn quickly. I'm also missing a lot. I guess I only have 55% chance. That's pretty low. As far as chances to hit go. Yeah, take that. Ah, could have been the one that killed it. Alright, that's it. The Vanette treat their wounds and approach you. We have thanks. The Chitrak are being an old and bad foe to many of we. After taking a few grisly trophies from the enormous bugs, they depart. Fair enough. Hunting parties. I need to go this way. To New Kotra. Ooh, a cave. Also, those people that are chasing me, I think. At first glance, it looks like there is a spire of rock sticking out of the river to the south. Closer inspection reveals otherwise. It's some sort of ancient shrine, partially submerged and worn to the point where its carvings are completely illegible. You ponder for a moment who might have built the thing, and for who, and then leave it behind. It's only one of the multitude of mysteries and odd places dotted all over these caves. It's just another sign of some ancient race you'll never learn about. Maybe we should just ask the Crystal Souls. I'm being chased by some wolves and Nephilim. Let's fight. Because you guys, yeah, are not really a threat to me at all. I was about to say that 8 damage might be the only damage you do, but could be wrong. And I wasn't. So 8 damage was the max. Cloak, fine leather. Yeah, I'll take fine leather. You've discovered New Kotra. Because Kotra was like destroyed in the second one, I think. Stealables. I'll take all of this. Thick leather gloves. Doesn't encumber mages though, does it? No, it does not. So I should take these. And leather pants, which we know isn't super helpful. A fine cloak. Slith Zerikai Dawn. Books are plentiful on the surface. Okay, so more books. I wonder if these actually do anything at some point. Okay. We can have a fine cloak. Nothing good there. Another fine cloak, but we don't need it anymore. Alright, we'll do the regular perimeter walk, just to see if there's any little secrets. This settlement is less than a year old, constructed as quickly as possible to provide food and tools for Upper Avernum. Most of the buildings were hastily built from rough-hewn stone. The bunker in the northwest corner is different. It is made of smooth, polished marble. You hear a faint humming when you're near it, and most oddly, there is no visible entrance. The people of New Kotra constantly pass it, but none of them seem to notice its existence. You might have to ask around to figure out what this thing is. Strange. It's probably just some sort of like thing built by the Vanette, like a diplomatic outpost or something. Anything out here? Nope. It is on the river, which makes a perimeter walk a bit more difficult. Oh, hang on, can I just... Ah, but it's not my property. Right, I need to purchase it. Sign says, Hermer's Foodstuffs. Actually do some shopping. Yeah, okay, I can't. I need to sell things. I don't even remember how to sell things in this game. The Phoenix Inn vacancy. Okay, whatever. Don't need an inn. Miles Alchemy. Oh yeah, you'd be able to turn my things. I want to purchase some of your potions. Grey Mold Salve. Speed potions, always a good one. What do we got in here? Can't do it. It's locked. That one's locked too. This is a smithy by looks. Sign says Elspeth's Ironworks. You meet a small, intense woman. She has short hair and wears shiny black leather. Several vicious iron blades hang from her belt. She greets you with a proud smile and a sharp nod of her head. I am Elspeth. Welcome to my shop. I would like to sell you something. Excellent. Okay. I'm gonna sell all of this. Yeah, you can have all of those, all of those. Good, I finally found someone I can just sell everything to. Okay, you can have that. Gold ring, you can have it. You can have all these crappy swords, chainmail. Okay. You don't want that belt because it's not worth anything. Fair enough. Can't blame you for that. You're also a smithy, so if you're buying belts, I don't know if you're really going to be able to sell it, but whatever. Okay. We will sell this stuff. Silver necklace, that can go as well. Right, you have iron braces and iron gauntlets. Which braces seem to be better. I'll hang on to the fine leather, because it was saying that someone might be able to do something good with it, so let's remember that. 17 to 68. 17 to 51. But it's +1 to lethal blow. You know what? We might actually sell that and use the Goblin's Cleaver. Animal skin, that one. Just sell... There's probably not much else. Fine robe, alchemical equipment we'll hang on to in case you can actually use it, and some bolts of cloth. You can have that too. Nice. Tell me about the bunker across the street. She gets very nervous. Don't know anything about it. None of my business. Okay, well, you clearly do know something about it. Let's give you the Goblin Cleaver. And we might just dump, like, the cloaks and stuff on the ground. Let's talk to this guy. Miles grinds up some bitter brown herbs in a mortar and pestle. The acrid smell makes you feel slightly faint. Care to purchase anything? Tell me about the bunker across the street. What, that? I don't know anything about it, sorry. Why you lying? Why you lying? Crispo. The bar is being tended by a thin man with short black hair, a twitchy demeanour, and a lopsided smile. He wears the traditional sash of an Avernite mare. I'm Crispo the barkeep, or Mayor Crispo, whichever you prefer. I saw a building without doors at the northwest corner of town. What is it? Crispo looks torn. It's a secret. Nobody will talk about it, but you're the surface explorer here. Maybe you should know about it. I have a name. Sandra. She came to town, entered the building, left. I talked to her before she went. I can't tell you what I know. She might. Where did she go? To the surface. She's a spy. She said she was going somewhere called Sharmik, Laurely, one of those, or both. That's all for now, thanks. Interesting. Very interesting. So what we might do, right, we'll just go here and we'll dump all of this crap that doesn't get sold. So, cloaks, that crappy helmet, gloves. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is in my junk bag. I forgot about that. Let's put that in here too. So we might just do that. I might just dump it in the junk bag. That was the other thing. Okay. Let's get out of here. So it looks like we need to go to the surface. What's this sign say? Sign says, Forest Ilgrith. In this clearing you find a small patch of healing fungus. It's a valuable alchemy ingredient, and some of the shriveled little grey things look ripe. Take it. Wow, I somehow accidentally gave those things the slip. That was pretty funny. Cows! You stumble upon a group of cave cows. These pallid creatures were sent to Avernum by the Empire, where they were bred with each other, fed mushrooms, milked, and eaten. The milk is bitter and the meat is stringy, but the cows are still much in demand, which is why some farmer is desperately missing this bunch. Attempt to catch them. You try to catch the cows. Grabbing them is easy, however they are stubborn, heavy creatures. You fail to get them to go anywhere. Eventually you give up and they wander back to their comfy little corner. Bloody cows. At the end of the passage you find a neatly arranged mound of rocks. Looks like the lair of some small beast. It's a pile of stones, but oddly there's no entry hole. The ground around it is coated with a thick layer of frost. Very odd. Approach it. No time like the present. When you approach the lair, the frost crunches under your feet. Something detects the vibrations. A thick blue goo starts to ooze up out of the piles of stones. Then the rocks fly in all directions as a huge worm pushes its way out. That's pretty scary, but I was about to say I'm scarier and then just whiffed it amazingly. Okay, my chance to hit is not what you would really call good. So let's do this. Alright, so that was a bad idea. Let's jump into this quick save just here. Maybe don't play with that. Okay, and there was nothing else really here, so why bother? Yeah, maybe don't play with the frost worm that can just one-hit kill half your party. Generally good advice, I think. Ghost. At the end of this corridor, you find a body. It is in an advanced state of decomposition, so much so that you can't tell if it was a human, Vanette, Nephilim, or something stranger. When you get close, a vague humanoid form coalesces into being above it. It floats in the air and motions for you to come closer. Approach to try and talk to it. Suspecting that the creature is some sort of ghost or other restless spirit, you move closer. Then, too late, it occurs to you that it might be what killed the dead person. Yeah, actually, that's a fair point. I'm an idiot. You try to back away, but it's no good. At the end of the thing's insubstantial fingers, claws appear. It swoops towards you. Yep, that would, yeah, that would be what you'd assume, is that maybe it killed it. Alright, I'll heal him. Fireball, I guess. Okay, well that hits, that's good. Wow, that parry probably saved your life. Now that the shade is dead and you can freely inspect the body, most of its possessions have rotted away, however the short sword in its crumbling scabbard is still usable. An iron short sword, nice. Alright, let's just have... I don't remember how far I've been. Actually, this cave is not terribly big, so I might as well just keep going and explore the whole thing. Yeah. Oh, there's some Nephils chasing me. Didn't actually notice them at all. Oh, they're gonna wish I didn't notice them. Well, they're gonna wish they didn't notice me. Yep, how'd that go for you guys? Not great, I'm guessing. Nothing really exciting there. Could be something exciting in this cave, though. At first glance, it looks like all this small cavern contains is huge mounds of jumbled rubble. A closer look reveals that some of the rubble heaps to the northeast are actually leather tents poorly disguised by handfuls of gravel scattered over them. Shadowy feline shapes skulk among them. Alright, one more battle. You manage to approach the Nephilim settlement without being seen. The chilling sight of the Avernite army armor piled empty by their cooking pot confirms your worst suspicions. These Nephilim are bandits, and worse. There are only about 15 of them, and you have the advantage of surprise. You may be able to rid Upper Avernum of these butchers. Let's do it. You swiftly charge the huts. You don't get far before the guards raise an alarm. This isn't a very large camp, but there are enough Nephilim here to give you a good fight. Yep, you're right. What we will do, though, is probably go this way. Like this. Yeah, everyone bunch up. That makes hitting you with days a lot easier. Alright, well aimed blow this guy. Oh, I nearly killed him. We'll put protection on, and you are going to just daze everyone. No, you're not. You are going to daze everyone. Much as you can, anyway. Wow, is that actually everyone? Yeah, I think it is. Oof. Well, that just evened the odds a bit. That evened the odds right quick. Right. We'll just pick them off one by one. We'll heal up you. Oh, some of them aren't dazed anymore. Damn. That's right, I can hit him again. I got the mana for it. I can play this game all day. See, this is crowd control at its finest. Alright, one more time I think should be enough to take everyone out. Okay, the chief didn't get... Oof. Nah, he's not so tough. You just... Why would you summon a giant rat? Why would you not attack me and try and kill me? Ah, sure, we'll just shoot him. It's not going to kill him and it will wake him up, but he won't get far. And there we go. That's how you deal with a group of Nephilim. That's an ash bow. It's actually pretty handy. Ash bows are not bad, 21 to 53. It's not as good as mine, but it will do in a pinch. The Nephilim used to wage constant war on Avernum. These days, the relationship is peaceful and profitable. However, some Nephilim, such as these, refuse to abandon their barbaric ways. It was a shame to have to battle them, but it had to be done. Alright, anyway, we are like way over time, so we are going to leave this episode here. So thank you very much everyone for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content from me, the Aussie Nerd, feel free to subscribe to my channel. If you think you know any friends that might enjoy my content, make sure you share a video or two with them. I really appreciate it. And finally, if you want to leave any hints, tips, tricks, feedback to the videos, or you just want to say hi, make sure you do so in the comment section down below so I can see it. Now, I'll see all of you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.